Hello, hello. It is Monday morning and my check-in is submitted. I have heard back from Tammy. So, we don't know yet when the show is going to be. So, we're just playing it by ear. Stress has come down, fatigue has come down. So, that's looking good. Sleep is getting better. I am happy so far with how this week has gone. Looking at my progress from last week. So, this was Tuesday's check-in. Not Monday's check-in. So it was Tuesday's check-in. Monday I was 131, but Tuesday I had dropped down quite a bit. So I'm only down zero point 0.3 from last Tuesday. However, my waist came down half an inch. My glutes also did come down half an inch. My thigh also came down half an inch. And my belly button measurement came down 3/4 of an inch. So lots of drops in measurements this week. Not a huge drop in weight, but in measurements, lots of drops. Looking at side by side from last Tuesday to here, obviously last Tuesday uh, I did have that refeed on Sunday night. So I think my glutes look so much fuller here, but you can definitely see that I'm leaning out. And I'm posing much better this week than I posed last week. But you can definitely see that I'm leaning out in my core. I'm getting more definition in my glutes, in my quads. Unfortunately, the sun was shining, like hitting through my windows, even though I have black blinds covering my windows. You can't tell because the sun was just so bright coming through those windows this morning. Here is just another picture that I got. But anyway, so yeah, you can definitely see some more definition, some more leaning down from this picture, looking into this picture. I do like how I'm up on my toe nice. My calf is really coming in. And I did put my hand back by my belly button instead of on my hip. I like that my shoulders stay level. I like it better that way. I feel like I can twist more like this. So regardless, I'm going to keep my hand where I feel more comfortable with it at, because overall, I mean, it is ultimately my posing and how I'm feeling confident. I do feel like my strap is pulled up a little high here, so that does kind of make my upper glute look a little flatter than it really is, and also shortens up my torso a little bit. But overall, I think I look much more preppy and lean this week. Looking at my back pose from last week, you can definitely see the more definition coming up top. I look leaner in my waist. And tie-ins are, I mean, the sun glare just did kind of ruin it this morning. I did take another video on my regular camera, so I will pop that up for you guys. I took that after the sun glare, after the sun went up in the sky a little bit higher, after it rose a little bit and stopped glaring right through my window. So I should have some better lighting of this, of my posing to come. And then looking at my side glute profile, my transition to the back, I am looking leaner and more defined. I am definitely liking this. So definitely made a lot of progress this week. I don't know if it was due to just the released stress or all the added food that I added in the week prior. And then it just like kind of, or if it was just a combination of the two. Not quite sure. Either way, whatever happened worked. So updates to the plan. There are no changes. We are rolling exactly the same this week. Training days 165 carbs, rest days 140 carbs, one refeed day at 195 carbs. Cardio is going to stay at 6 by 40, but with my added increased activity this week, coach said, hey, if you're getting too worn down to run down, let her know. We can pull a day or decrease it or something, because I do, barrel racing season is in full swing now, and it will just continue to get busier and busier, which means my NEAT rises and I start dropping really quickly, too quickly, and then losing way too much muscle mass. So that is my update for this week.
I didn't want to see you when you came home, 'cause you always try to hurt me, and that's so low. When I talk to you about it, you're in defense mode. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. How can we work on ourselves when you say no? Whoa, oh, oh, oh. I'll never go on like this, so don't you think you got me up? Yeah, I can't seem to deal with this. You try so hard to pull me in.
Got me hooked up.
Well, hello there, fam. It is Saturday morning. So what does that mean? It means it's barrel racing day. So it's 10:30. I just finished shoulders and cardio. So now I'm gonna go home and grab my horse and my horse trailer and head about an hour and a half southwest to go to a barrel race. So today, this weekend is a 2-day barrel race. This is on like the super show scale. There's 300 barrel racer or 300 entries. That doesn't mean there's 300 barrel racers, because you can barrel race on more than one horse. So there's 300 entries. So like some barrel racers have like 5 horses, some only have 1. I typically have 2 or 3, but my beloved little babe died unexpectedly last winter on me. So I just have 2, or I just have 1 right now. And then I am taking my 3-year-old Blue Roan to the colt starter this weekend. I'm going to be meeting him on Sunday. So he will get my colt going, and then I typically have my young horses started like under the saddle, have all like the buttons put on them, and then I don't have their trainers do any, or their colt starters, I don't have them do any like barrel work on them. I do it all myself. So when I get them back, they should be ready for me to start on the barrel pattern. So I start them and finish them on the barrel pattern. I don't want them to even see the barrels or know what a barrel is when I get them back. But I want them to have the foundations ready, so that they don't give me any nonsense. I am just too freaking old to deal with that shit anymore, especially with my little Blue Roan. He's like a lovey little a-hole, so he just like doesn't understand those little, like, boundaries yet. But anyway, I think I want to run to the store and grab some cold brew coffee first on my way home. Yes, I'm gonna do that, because I want my peanut butter coffee this morning, and I had a bowl of oats this morning with, like, I just had 30 grams of oats with 25 grams of blackberries, and it just did not cut it. That was not enough carbs. That was not enough food. It was really, I was really weak sauce in the gym this morning. So, but I want to get my I have room in my macros today to fit in that peanut butter coffee that I've been making. So I'm gonna go get some cold brew. That's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, so I am not I don't run till like 175 today or something like that. The race starts at 1. So I don't have to be there till after the race starts. And so I'm just, you know, did my thing this morning. We do have a showing or two on the house today. So the whole fam's coming down to Bowman. We're all just gonna hang out down there, barrel race, and yeah, come back home because I don't like staying in Bowman. There's like the service is shitty. The stalls are just like panels, and so like horses can kick and bite each other through the stalls, and Hottie just doesn't get very good sleep down there. So we come back and I let her sleep at home, and then we'll go back down tomorrow morning and finish up the race tomorrow. I think I'm pretty late in the day tomorrow as well to run. So, oh no, I think I'm kind of early actually tomorrow. I can't remember. Regardless, my gym doesn't even open till noon on Sundays. Welcome to North Dakota and the blue law. We don't have the blue law anymore. The blue law is if you did not sell food or like emergency, like if you were basically not a sit-down restaurant or a gas station, you could not be open before noon on Sundays. Like even Walmart could not be open before noon. The gyms could not be open before noon. Like nothing could be open before noon unless you were like a restaurant or a gas station. And anyways, they just reversed the law a couple years ago. So we're like, everything could be open before noon unless it was like a bar or something. But my gym has not caught up with the times, and they still are not open until noon on Sundays. So regardless, I have to wait until I get back home from the barrel race to go to the gym tomorrow and do my cardio. So that's fun. Yeah. But I'm gonna go get my coffee and head home. I'll catch you up when we get to the barrel race. Well, the little store I went to didn't have the blonde coffee that I like, so I settled for black. And then I went up to the front, and there was one cashier, and the line was like down an aisle. So I just put it back, and I was like, fuck this. I am not waiting 20 minutes in line for one item that I don't even really, that I'm like compromising on. So I just went to the gas station in the same parking lot, filled up my truck with fuel, $95 later, and got a Ghost, the red berry, my fave. So yeah, that's how we're rolling today. But it is a beautiful day. It's a little chilly, 51 degrees out. Regardless, it's still beautiful and sunny, and we got some rain this week, so it's greening up, and spring is finally here, I think. I think it's finally here. I hope. Okay, we made it to Bowman. I paid my entry fees, and Fred got here. He's brushing down Hottie over there. So he's got her all prettified, being such a good barrel husband. Hemi, get out of the truck. Come on, Hemi. So kids are all in the trailer. Oh, he's getting a door. She's feeling good. Getting all pretty. She looks all pretty and sunny on this side. So shiny. So, yeah, here we are. It's gonna be a good day.
I need to see it. I can't. We should definitely sponsor videos. You know?
Maybe we'll eat your grapes.
Eat grapes.
Bundle up because it's freaking cold.
Hmm?
Said I'm bundling up because it's freaking cold.
My head in my hands, listen up, says my teacher. In front of the class, he says if you're not a believer, I've views, that's on you. Better shape up and pay your dues.
Good morning, it's Sunday, and we are headed to day 2 of the barrel race. Yesterday we did pretty good. We ran a 15.5, which is pretty decent for Hottie in that arena, considering it was only our second weekend back running, and she really doesn't do very well in that arena. So, but we ran against 2 NFR competitors. The National Finals Rodeo is like the top 15 girls in the entire world get to go to the National Finals Rodeo. And this is the top 15 out of thousands and thousands and thousands of barrel racers. And so we have 2 of them up here in the Dakota. Well, we actually have more than 2. We have 3 of them that I can think of off the top of my head up here in the Dakotas. We have Summer Kozel, Jessica Rotier, and Lisa Lockhart. And at this barrel race, there was Jessica Rotier and Summer Kozel. And Summer Kozel rode her NFR horse. She just kicked everyone's butt last night. So anyway, that threw me way down in the bottom of the 2D. I was sitting like probably in the money in the 2D before Summer ran, and then she just like completely demolished me in the 2D. So we're hoping for a faster run today, even though I don't know if that's gonna happen because Hottie already did pretty decent for herself in Bowman yesterday. But I don't know, we'll see how she's feeling today. But I've got my little blue roan, my little 3-year-old colt, and he's in the trailer, so I'm dropping him off with the colt starter this morning. And my oldest is just staying home with 2 of my kids today, and I've just got my youngest son in the trailer, my truck, and my husband. So it's just us this morning. But yeah, so that is the recap. So we'll see how today goes, and just hitting the road, and here we go.
My head in my hands, listen up, says my teacher. In front of the class, he says if you're not a believer, I've views, that's on you. Better shape up